So today's video, I am talking to my 40 plus crowd, okay, big up. So today I am talking about 5 things that I am just done with, okay, done with, all right? So I'm gonna go right into it. So the first thing is tolerating people's bad behavior, okay? At this stage in my life, okay, I am at the tender age of 49 years old. Yes, I am almost hitting the 50 plus club. And at this stage in my life, I am just done with dealing with, people's bad behavior. This includes family and friends. Holiday time is here, and you know that we have, I think all of us probably have one aunt, uncle, or cousin or somebody that we have to basically put up with their shenanigans, right? We have to put up with their either bad attitude, somebody talking to us, talking at us, just putting us down, making us feel bad, saying snide comments or things like that. And I am just over it. I am not gonna be around people that are, that try to make me feel bad, or maybe they're not even trying to make you feel bad, but they just do, they just don't know any better. But I'm done. This stage and age in my life, I am just not, we don't have to put up with it anymore. I think at this age, we all know our worth and we know our value, and it's just like, that's it. Like, we're not taking it anymore. So basically, like anything that steals my joy, I am just not for it. Okay, so number 2 is basically working at jobs or having a career that you just don't love. Okay, so we are at the age, I know I'm at the age that, first of all, I know my value, I know my worth. At this age, we should be having some experience, a lot of experience in what we're doing in our jobs and careers. So I am not tolerating anymore being in a job that I am miserable at, or even working with people that is just not kind, it's just intolerable, like people with bad attitudes, gossiping, and all that stuff that goes on in most corporate companies. So again, if you don't like your job, it's time to go, okay? It's not only you, that you're miserable, you're probably making people around you miserable, and that's not okay. So if it's time, if you are at this stage in your life, a 40 plus club, and you are just feeling so miserable going to your job or your career, or maybe you need to change careers, you're like, I'm done with this, even though you were doing it for 10, 20 years, it's time to do what makes you happy, what gives you joy. And for me, if I am not happy at where I'm working or working around certain people, I'm not doing it anymore, okay? So that's this age. And I know with my small business that I started last year, again, I'm a new business, I'm trying to get clients and things like that, and I just know there was one client that, okay, I got a small, quick contract for, and that person, I just remember it was a wife and husband team, and the wife was just, when we were talking on the phone, the wife was just so rude to the husband. The way she talked down to the husband. And I started noticing that when we got on a call for meetings, she would talk the same way she was talking to her husband. And I'm like, no, I actually canceled the contract. All money is not good money. You're not gonna talk to me that way. You're not gonna steal my joy, and I'm not gonna feel miserable, especially that it's my company that I'm trying to build. No, so I'm not letting anything steal my joy. The third thing that I am just too old to be dealing with nowadays is saying yes to everything. So I am a recovering people pleaser. Where are my people pleasers at? Drop a comment, please. Let me know if you're recovering or if you still feel like you are a people pleaser. Just trying to make everybody happy, making everybody feel comfortable while you're probably miserable in the background. I am not doing that anymore. I love making people feel comfortable. Of course, I'm a good host and I will make people feel comfortable, but it's not gonna be at the expense of my mental health. Like if I feel like it's just like draining me and things, like sometimes we just have to learn to say no, okay? So I am learning how to do that now. Just saying yes to everything is just not okay at this stage in my life. Number 4, I am too old to not be taking care of myself, okay? Self-care is a must for me now. I'm in my late 40s now, and the 20s and 30s, I didn't take care of myself at all. I'm always taking care of everybody else, and I always put myself last. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, once I started taking care of myself, and that was just a couple years ago, I think at 45, I started taking care of myself. Once I started taking care of myself, my joy, I'm telling you, I know, people are gonna say, oh, just skincare, self-care, whatever. if it didn't happen to me, like I would not be saying it, okay? It helps. It really, you will find joy once you start really just nourishing yourself and not always just worrying about taking care of everybody else. And this is probably will hit hard for the single, not the single, just moms in general, married or single. You are just used to taking care of your husband, your kids, everything. And once you just start putting some time aside to take care of yourself, I'm telling you, your joy is going to just creep back in so quickly. Okay, number 5, last but not least, is I am too old to be wasting time. Time is our greatest currency. Life is just too short. It's too short, and it's even shorter now at this stage in our lives. So no more wasting time on things that don't bring us joy, that are not bringing us value, and also wasting time on people that basically are not appreciating your presence in their lives. They just basically are people that are breadcrumbing you and just, oh, they just think about you as an afterthought. Dunzo. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. So these are the 5 things that I am done with at this age, okay, my 40 plus club. Why don't you guys drop a comment and let me know. I know there's much more than these 5, but I like to keep my videos nice and short. And just want to say happy holidays and be joyful, guys. Bye.